I'm pretty sure you're safe. I don't know. I would be surprised. The the one that you might have heard,
Hmm.
I took off to put the male influence on the list.
Hmm. Hmm.
But yeah, this was a fun one. It was kind of a slow start. I couldn't get into the right frame of thinking to find the songs. I mean, I kind of did a search, and it was all very very mainstream. Very, it's like, okay, yeah, there's a great songs, but didn't really grab me. There weren't ones I want to use. Some of them were ones I'd already used too. But my number one, I kind of figured I'd go first, so I'd be the first one. But this episode has already been chocked full of f words, or censored f words. But fuck was I by Ginny Owens Young off of her 2007 album Batten Down the Hatches.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I broke the wall this time. Hey, but it's all for good cause to this episode. But I
Yeah.
found her a long time ago, and the video is so funny because when she's singing her song, and every time she drops the f bomb, somebody bumps into her and like knocks her down. So every time, boom, she's getting knocked whenever she says it. It's just in the chorus, but it's a beautiful song.
Sweet.
And like I say, she bumped the other one just because I going back and looking, I found that she's still putting out music. I said this album came out in 2007, pretty obscure there. She's from, oh, I can't remember where she's from. I think somewhere back east, but very obscure. And she's got some new stuff coming out, some new albums coming out, and they're definitely a little different. She's got a very weird and eclectic taste, and that's what turned me on. This whole song is what was the line? There's a pan on the stove. Maybe I'll touch it and not get burned. What the was I thinking? As in reference to love. Maybe she was comparing. It's all a heartbreak, sad song like that. But my number 4 is a twofer. I got Between the Bars, which is a song by Elliot Smith, who's another. He's been on. We talked about him, the guy who was paranoid and told everybody that somebody's trying to kill him, and then he ended up dying under weird circumstances.
Hmm.
But another gal that I enjoy is Jessica Lee Mayfield, and she's covering it with another guy on this album. It's a 2015 album. Seth Avett and Jessica Lee Mayfield sings Elliot Smith. So
Hmm.
simple name to that album. And they're all Elliot Smith songs, but Between the Bars was always one of my favorites. And her singing, it's not her greatest. I mean, she could tell her voice is a little shaky and stuff like this.
Hmm.
And I found her again a long time ago, and I've just been following her career, and it's changed, and she's had her Britney moments, to say the least. We'll put it like that. She's seemed like she went off on the deep end a little bit, and she kind of reeled it back, and still making music. So that's a good one.
Brittany never
Man.
went off the deep end. Don't you say that.
Don't you dare say.
He went all the way out. That umbrella, that ball-headed umbrella car smash is classic. Absolutely classic.
Beautiful.
Totally in the shallow end, though. Totally in the shallow end. Number 3 is another one. These are all obscure. I found this one the album came out in 2019, but she wrote this like early 2000s. And it's Sarah Gwen, and the song is Elephant. And again,
Mm.
it's this kind of very, the acoustic guitar is the main thing. It's kind of sad, and just her voice is just, I can't explain it. It's amazing. And the whole song is if I had the willpower of an elephant, I'd keep all my sweet words and why you spent yours, and that love is just a stupid lie to get us by. But she's from Seattle, and like I
That
said,
makes sense.
I found I found her 2000 probably off of Napster or something like that. And then me and the love of my life at the time had found, I think it was after we kind of split and we were trying to be friends, and I think we're still friends, but that awkward period. And so I think that's when we found her, but so it was kind of fitting. Number 2 is probably my hands down favorite female singer right now. and Sierra Ferrel,
Mm-hmm.
and she's a new country gal. Got the Dolly Parton get up, and girl's got some pipes on her. She's fun. She writes her songs, and but the song is "Wish You Well," and it's
Mm.
break up, and trying to wish the other person well, and how that is healthier for you than wishing them dead. I'm not,
Mm.
but we'll get there. All right, my number one. This is I kind of tried to breeze through this because number one, I'm so excited. I sent you guys it by accident, and so I was like, I don't want to say anything because then they'll take it.
Okay.
I just kind of didn't say anything. But Hi Ren by Ren,
Mm.
Wales, I think, and it kind of starts classical, kind of funky classical, I guess how I would put it, and he's just playing this thing, and then he starts off with this epic battle of kind of your inner monologue and your yourself and what you're trying to do, your ego. And so it's like 5 or 6 minutes, and then he stops, and then it's got this like spoken word of some really, really powerful words of kind of his journey and what's happened to him and why he felt the need to make this song is basically an explanation in poetry form. So it's a great song.
Okay. Well,
Sweet.
that's 5 new songs for me, so I'm excited.
There we go. I know the Ren one. Not because you sent it to me, but yeah, it's really one.
I guess technically you're right. That's 4 new songs because I did listen to that one when you sent it, but
Yeah, nice.
good list. Good list.